What is up, guys? Publixim here, coming at you with a deck profile for agents. Now, I've ran a couple agents variants. This past week I ran TG agents, and I just ran agents. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with this deck, and this is the way I run it. And the side deck is not actually a side deck. I'm just seeing what cards could actually go into the deck, but yeah, anyways, let's go on with the deck profile. So, I run 2 Archlord Christias. This is a very obvious choice because, I mean, it's pretty easy to get 4 fairies in your graveyard with all these cards. But yeah, anyways, next we have Blacklisted Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. I mean, it's not really an agent's deck without this card, so yeah, it's a pretty awesome card. And if you don't know why it's good, then wow. Anyways, next we got 2 Tragodias. It's a dark target for BLS. And it's just an overall really good tech card. And yeah, and then Honest, obviously we're running all these lights. Honest is a very, you know, he's not underrated, but is he powerful? Yeah, like, he's ridiculously good. Like, it's just crazy how many situations Honest can get you out of. Next I run 2 Master Hyperions. I'm thinking about running a third, but I have run 3 at one point, but sometimes it's a dead draw. So next we have 2 Veilers. Light target, it's a tuner. I mean, it's just an awesome card. Next we have 3 Earths. I mean, that's probably the standard now that Earth is off the semi-limited. So yeah, 3 Earths, really good to get Venus. Mystical Shine Ball, it's for Venus. It's also a light and a fairy, good target for Hyperion for his effect. And then we run 3 Venuses because for the Shine Balls, obviously, it sets you up for either Gachi Gachi, Gantetsu, or number 96 Dark Mist. So yeah, Venus is a very good card. And then Herald of Orange Light, I have in for. It's a very good card to counter hand traps. I'm thinking of running 2 because, I mean, if they maxi, you can just throw down your Heralds and then maybe like a Shine Ball or one of the dead agents you have in your hand. Like, maybe you can't play them. So yeah, it's just a really good card, and it's also good for getting light targets into your graveyard. Next we run 2 Maxis for drawing power. I don't run duality because I don't really like duality because I know a lot of people love it, but I feel like it sets you up for the next turn if you're doing like poorly, but at the same time you can't special summon, so you can't really do much besides, you know, maybe set the card that you just got from duality. I just don't like it, so yeah. 2 Tour Guides, more dark targets, sets you up for Zen mains, Leviar the Sea Dragon, and number 17 Leviathan Dragon. Spirit Reaper, another dark target. If I had a little bit more dark targets, I think I would run Marshmallow, but yeah, he's just a really good stall card. Unfortunately, you know, like, he can get lanced and then he goes to the graveyard, but I mean, his effect is pretty good where if he does direct damage, your opponent has to discard 1 random card. So yeah, it's a pretty good card, but I mean, it just have its drawbacks, but it's really good for a dark target and just a pretty good card overall. Next we run 1 Gen X Ally Birdman. It sets you up for some pretty good plays with Venus. You know, you can bounce back Venus and then go for the Shine Ball, and then you can go for like Catastor or Armades. It's just really good. And yeah, you know, it's also a dark target. Although if you're going to be bouncing back stuff, then he's going to get banished, but he's still a good tuner. Yeah, anyways, Book of Moon for obvious reasons, Dark Hole, Mind Control for either Earth or Herald of Orange Light or Veiler or any of the tuners I have here. It's an obvious choice. And then I run a lot of synchros as well, so yeah. And then 3 MSTs because Heavy's banned, so what can you do? Then I run the Warning, Bottomless, and Compulse. 2 Call of the Honids. I mean, Monster Reborn's banned. It's just a really good card. And also now that Heavy Storm's banned, if anything, all they're going to do is waste MST on your Call of the Haunted when, you know, they could MST something better. But, I mean, yeah, so it's just a really good card. Mirror Force for obvious reasons. I don't run 2 because I don't really think the deck needs that kind of protection. And then finally 2 Fiendish Chains because it's just a really good card to because like for instance, if your opponent summons Ophion, you can just Fiendish Chain him, and it's just really good. I think it's gonna be really good this format, because if anything, like the thing with like Fiendish Chain and Call of the Haunted, that they're continuous traps, the worst that your opponent can do is MST it, and then they waste one of their MSTs. So I mean, yeah, these are really good continuous spells for you to run. And then for the extra deck, we have Armory Arm for, you know, Earth and Shine Ball, or Herald and Shine Ball, or even maybe Valor and Spear Reaper, or Valor and Venus, whatever. Just a really good card. Next we have Armades and Catastor for the level 5 synchros. Armades is really good for a lot of decks that when the monster gets destroyed, it goes to the grave, because now they can't activate that effect, since effects can't be activated until after the damage step. Or maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it's just you know, like, it's just a really good card if you want a game, because they can't really activate anything with Armades. And then Catastor is just if they're going for, you know, a really strong monster that's a non-dark, it's really easy to get rid of them with Catastor. I run Gaia because here's the, like, I would have Catastor, right? Like, this happened to me recently. I have Catastor and Valor in my hand, and then I also have BLS. I could summon Valor and then Synchro Valor and Catastor to make Gaia, and now I have a Light in the Dark in the graveyard, and then I could just go ahead and summon BLS. So yeah, it's really good. Black Rose Dragon, also a very good card. It's basically, I think every Synchro deck, or any deck that is capable of Synchro, should run Black Rose Dragon, because it's just an excellent card to get rid of, you know, all your opponent's monsters. It's just a tank. So next I run Scrap Dragon and Stardust Dragon. Obvious choices for the level 8 Synchros. And I don't run Red Dragon Archfiend because I don't really like his effects. And then Mistworm is extremely easy to make in this deck, and it's an extremely good card. All it takes is, what is it, 3, 3, 3, what is that, 9? Yeah, it's a level 9, so, I mean, you could do 2 Shine Balls, Venus, and then an Earth, and then you have Worm. This is just an extremely easy card to get out in this deck. I run 2 Gachis because I run a lot of level 2s, so it's an obvious choice to run Gachis. And Herald of Pure Light is just to get me my cards back from the grave. And then Dark Mist is just an overall beast card. It's just an amazing card against your opponent's monsters, because, I mean, you get half of their attack and then it gets added to Dark Mist. And then whenever you battle their next monster, that also happens. So it's just a really good card overall. And I mean, you only need 3 level 2s. I mean, you could use Venus, get all 3 Shine Balls, and then you already have your Dark Mist. So yeah, obvious. And then for the level 3s for Tour Guide, and sometimes with Venus shenanigans, we go with Zen Mains, Leviar, and number 17 Leviathan. I usually go for Zen Mains for the level 3s, but I mean, who doesn't? But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deck profile. And in the future, I'll actually be trying to do these with the actual cards. It's just that right now I'm assembling the decks. I mean, I'm assembling this deck, and I only need the hand traps, but I felt like it was better to do it on Dueling Network, because you can clearly read the effects here. So yeah, you don't have to ask me what the effects of each card are. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to comment and subscribe, and peace out.